My name's Danny Bond. I've been flying about 18 years, pretty much all aerobatics. I was taught by an old World War II instructor, and my first lessons in the air were, upside down rolls and loops and spins, and I got hooked on it, and I've been doing it ever since. I'm definitely a adrenaline junkie. I love the thrill of adrenaline here on the course. That close to the ground, you really got a sensation of speed. Of course, adrenaline's going up when that's happening. We're all professionals here, and we're here because we are good at what we do. We all have a little different background in aviation, but all of them are professionals, and I think they all do a really good job, and I feel extremely comfortable with flying that close to them and that fast around them. Yeah, when I'm going through pylons, it's precision flying. A lot of aerobatics and a lot of airplane flying is going off of visual clues. The visual clues in aerobatics is much similar to the visual clues here. As you pass that pylon and you're looking at the ground, you've got you a point where you're kind of diving back, you're going to go within a few feet of the ground. You make sure you just pass the pylons 45 off your shoulder because you can't see the next pylon. And if you turn a little early, you're into the pylon. So I mean, it's all about visual clues, and that's what aerobatics is about also. Situational awareness and visual clues and knowing what to do with the airplane and make it do what you want it to do. I have no fears of it. If you had fear, you wouldn't want to be here. Early in aviation, it's not unnatural to be scared or fearful of it, but you need to turn that fear into respect. And when you respect the airplane, you can make it do what you want to. If you're scared of the airplane, you become a passenger. At that point, the game is over. The biplanes are extremely maneuverable compared to the faster monoplanes. So therefore, going through that chicane, if we didn't have the chicane, it wouldn't be a race. Going through that chicane, we're going to make up the time. Down the back stretch, they're going to make up their time. So it's going to be an interesting race. It's kind of going to be, pass down here, pass down here. It's going to be a lot of passing. Should be very exciting for the fans. I felt really good going through the pylons today. Different sensation, obviously, than what I'm used to on aerobatics. I felt like I was pretty fast through the pylons. I got behind Chris Rounds, which is a veteran. He's been to China. We played a lot. We had a good time, and I felt good about it. He showed me a good line, and of course, Ben helping also showed me a good line. The groove, it starts right when you come down there and you're looking at the gate in these particular biplanes. That gate pylon, as soon as you pass it, if you hard bank 90 and just let the nose drop and aim for a spot that's a little ahead of the gate, like pick a rock, and just aim right for it. You're going for the most speed you can go. You're going to hard turn. You're getting set up on the next pylon. If you can get in right, it's a flow. It's just boom, 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 and you're out. And if you don't get in right, if you get in too straight, it just kinks the whole thing up, and you end up, not what you want to be, not fast, and not a good feeling. To get ahead of the other guys, I'm looking for any slip in their line. It's much like a race car. If he slips a little bit, I'm looking to get in there and take it from him. Otherwise, if he's running a perfect line and he's on his game, it's going to be hard to take it from him, and vice versa. If you've got somebody that's trying to take it from you and you're on your game, he's not going to get it from you. Wake turbulence is definitely a factor. The harder the airplane in front of you or the several airplanes in front of you are pulling G's, they're ripping the air apart. The vortices are coming off the tips of the wings, and you're going to have to run through it. A little bit of advantage there for the biplane guys. The biplane is stick control. It's got a fast roll rate. So say wake throws you 30 degrees bank this way, well, you just boom, correct it. Whereas the monoplane guys, they don't have that fast of a roll rate, that kind of control, so they're really racking and and waiting for it to come back. And me, it's just a hand motion, boom, I'm through, and concentrate. Biggest thing I think I can improve on maybe is staying a little tighter in on the pylons and maybe cut a little bit of time right there. Other than that, of course, I'd love to have a little more speed like everybody, to maybe catch up with the monoplanes a little bit on the straightaway. Other than that, we'll try to make it up in the chicane. That's all we can do, keep it tight.